The challenges women face in leadership. Initiatives to correct gender gaps around the world are already improving with each passing year. Women, despite the obvious improvements, still face obstacles in occupying leadership positions in organizations. For women, it is difficult to become leaders in their jobs. According to studies of 500 companies, only 4.8% have female CEOs. Emma Hitchleff, Paige McLaughlin, 2022. Women face more challenges than men to be successful in business, employment and become considered a leader. The challenges that women face to become leaders is almost always inequality, as the fact they are given certain jobs, they are limited in their functions within companies in positions that rarely have professional growth. Another challenge is the lack of funding for new projects under the leadership of a woman. It is very difficult for them to be granted large loans since they question their leadership capacity. According to an article, women executives get 3% less from the venture capital fund for investments. This clarifies that gender is still a problem for the trust of a project that involves large amounts of money, as if women were less capable. The challenges faced by the female gender are maternity leave. Since women have a good job and ask for maternity leave, when they return to work they struggle to rejoin because it is difficult for them to have a balance between work and family life. As a result, they limit their success process by not dedicating themselves to their career completely, which is why it is a disadvantage if your goal is to become a leader in their respective work. There is not as much flexibility in employment since it is still a field led by men. The purpose of the interview is to raise awareness about the challenges that women still have within the workplace. That although there is already significant progress in the workplace and the general rights of women, many men still feel offended if their boss is a woman. What is your job? I own a clothing business. I started with a tiny investment, and sad when I started. Many comments, mainly from men, were negative, and after months of preparation, I did not achieve the sales to continue with the project, but after 8 months of effort went from minimal sales to wholesale sales, and the key was having the store online and not just local. Currently, I have 40 workers. Do you experience resistance when leading men? No, my business has rules of respect, harassment, and professionalism. Besides, my business is about respect and equality. Anyone who wants a job with me has an equal opportunity to be hired. Besides, when they come under my command, they already know that I am the owner, so the respect is mutual. Only sometimes some acquaintances think that I have the business for my husband when in fact I built it before I met him, which becomes annoying. Do you consider that you have been questioned about your actions because you are a woman? I graduated with a bachelor's degree in business administration from UTEP University, which made me feel proud and prepared, but when I got jobs, they always gave promotions to my male colleagues, even though I had more experience, and so on. It was for many years that someone younger always got the position I wanted, so that's when I invested in my business. At the end of the interview, the woman seems confident. I know her decisions. The only time she was projected as a disadvantage to her gender was when she said that she spent many years in a company and did not achieve her goal since the managers gave the best promotions. Paid to men, including young men with less experience, while she offers a safe and equal place for both genders in her business. If the purpose of the interview was achieved by raising awareness about gender inequality in companies, Mrs. Ana Torres is generating jobs and growing because of her merits.
Gender is the characteristic, at a global level, that can direct your life, and decide what job opportunities, and in ancient times, if you were a woman, you could not even vote, therefore. The interview is a clear example of gender inequality, that at this time a woman does not stop being able to undertake and invest in her own business. But it is easier to create her path than to enter the men's system, to be part of business leadership. Gender influences. Since the genders are expected to behave according to the rules of society. Also, as mentioned in the Gender and Student Leadership article, gender has a big impact as well as splitting into two genders and playing a role in domain